Hey everyone, it's Brett Hornby here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel here, and here we are approaching the middle of August here. I don't have any new Calgary sports content or anything that I have scheduled, so let's add a few more videos to the personal vlog playlist here. Here I'm up to number 45, personal vlog number 45. I call this one, "It's funny when an animal hates you." This is definitely mostly the case with dogs here. You can also say it's funny and awkward at the same time. Everyone's called animals here. That it's just funny when an animal hates you. I mean, that's one thing I could kind of be jealous of with animals compared to people, is that you can never meet this person ever, and you can have an opinion of said person, and it'd just be, "Oh well, dog hates me. Oh well." I mean, yeah, you can not like somebody, but you can't express it in the same way, and the person can't just be like, "Oh well, person doesn't like me." Especially when it comes, in business world or any work situation, it just doesn't quite work that way. But it's always funny and awkward that a dog, for example, can, for no apparent reason, it just dislikes you. I mean, it's one thing if you walk by their territory or place, they bark like crazy, but sometimes a dog can bark like crazy saying he wants you to come and play, but there always seems to be that fine line between barking because I want to play, barking on board, or you definitely know when they're barking because they don't like you. But I just always find it a little funny that it's an animal that just doesn't like you, and doesn't matter if it's your neighbor or relative that you first see an animal and it just growls at you for no apparent reason. Sometimes maybe in an odd sense, eventually they get to know you and they'll like you, but then there's still that initial, "I didn't like you at first," and we all just say, "Oh well, dog hates me." And also another example is that I could be walking around the neighborhood and you sometimes see the same dog, and eventually the same person walking said dog, and it does its growling alien thing, I call it. You can go back to personal log number 5, what I call that. It's a small dog thing, but I know that there was this miniature schnauzer that, some reason, it just doesn't like me, and it's funny how it really hates me, but the owner of that said miniature schnauzer and I, we just laugh it off now, because we only see. It only seems to be once every other month there, so it's kind of tolerable that, and plus you don't know their walking schedule and your schedule, so it's not like, you can't really set your watch to it that, oh, I gotta avoid this area because, oh, that dog hates me is there, or, maybe this would be a rant for another story, but sometimes you rant about some dog owners where they don't like the fact that, it barks at people and thinking, well, if you're going to get a dog, then they got to accept the fact that it's going to bark at people. But, it's always just funny and awkward when it's dogs. Cats, all they do is hiss. And then when you go out in the wild there, out in the country, or you got horses and cattle there, but those animals seem to be a little more aggressive in nature if they're not with the rancher or whatever, and then if you go on safari there, you're really taking your chances with wild animals there. But I just don't find that in the same reign as a dog that just for some reason just hates you, and I just find that it's always a little funny, more funny than awkward, and at the end of the day, that's where sometimes I'm just jealous of dogs, where I could just dislike someone and they're like, person be like, "Oh well, dog hates me." Anyway, what's your feeling on that? Do you find it funny or awkward when an animal hates you there? So anyway, if you enjoy everything I do in my YouTube channel. I mean, I got personal vlogs where I just talk about anything that's on my mind there, but I mostly do Calgary sports here, covering the, Stampeders, Flames, Hitmen, and Roughnecks when the season's on, and cover the big stories that affects those teams when it happens. And then I also share moments of sporting events and any senior videos there, which when we finally hit the road there. So I will be planning on going away here in the next couple weeks here, so there might be some fresh content there. So if this sounds like everything you enjoy, you can make sure to subscribe and follow along here. And I do have everything saved in playlists for certain content there, so come check my channel out, and as I'll say, I'll see you in the next video.